Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new here. Come on in, come on in. I'll give you guys a minute. I hope everybody is doing fine this Thursday afternoon, evening, Friday morning, wherever you are. I hope this finds you well. I hope this message finds you in a better place than it would have found you yesterday. Let's go with that. I was thinking today about things always working out better than you imagined. And I was thinking of the small little ways that ends up happening in our lives. Sometimes unexpected ways. Sometimes it feels like those towers or those unexpected changes of plans, or so like the one that I experienced this week. A little example of how things are always working out better than I imagined is I had ordered a deck this week, right? And I was really, well, it wasn't this week. It was when I ordered those other decks. I was waiting for it and it wasn't coming in. And I waited and I waited and I waited for it. And finally I reported it to Thrift Books that it hadn't arrived. And I ended up getting it refunded, which was a bummer because I've been waiting forever for this deck. And I got the deck refunded, but when I turned around to repurchase the same deck, I found it for half the price. And it's like, it took a little disappointing detour, but in the end, it was better than I imagined. What is deeply important to me? Well, my daughter, for one, my relationship with God, my relationship with Spirit, being nice, like being somebody who encourages. Ooh. I hope everybody is good this evening. I'm just going to get a couple oracles here, and then we'll see what comes up. I'm meditating on that things always working out better than we imagine. Such a powerful message in a bottle. It's such a powerful affirmation. Even when you feel like you're isolated, or, oh, my ear just started ringing, or things, you're unheard. It's like you have to have faith that the message is getting to the right places, getting to the right people. New life. Do love that new life energy. Ready to wake up, ready to tackle the problems of the day. Carly Fordham. No, I do not know Carly Fordham. Do they write? Poised. I love this. Yes, look at this. Waking up and being ready for a new day. Ready to slay. Ready to align. It's a new day. This is that vibe of, I said it when I first came in. I hope today was better than yesterday. I hope every day when you wake up and you tackle the world, it's a little better than the day before, a little easier. A little more blessings, a little more love, a little more understanding, a little more compassion in your day. You just have to invite a little bit more in each day. You just have to wake up every day with the intent of inviting a little bit more in. You're just a little bit more in. Just wake up to each new cycle, invite a little bit more wisdom in, a little bit more wisdom. I already said that. A little bit more fun, a little bit more, just a little bit more confirmations from the universe. A little better each day. Better than you imagined. Exchanging gifts. I love this because to me today, this energy of things coming out better than I had imagined is a huge vibe of like the universe, exchanging gifts with the universe, being grateful for it, being in the energy of gratitude. You know, when you're in the energy of gratitude, you're open to receive more. Yeah, happy, happy on the bottom here. Right? When you're in the energy of being grateful, of being happy, of feeling supported, of knowing you're supported. Ooh, those are beautiful vibes. See, we have for numbers, we have the 26, 25, 26, and 27 coming out together. So this is alignment. This is forward movement. Right? As you allow more of these things into your life and you create the space for it with joy, with happiness, it draws it in. It brings in those powerful things that you're trying to manifest. And it does it in mysterious ways, guys. That's the cool thing about the universe. That's the cool thing about the laws of attraction. Like it can catch you off guard. I like this happy, happy energy. We'll keep her. See if I can find a place for her over here. There's a little hummingbird for happiness and joy. We have that inner child spirit. There's a lot of spring vibes. There's a lot of flowers, butterflies, change, direction. It's not a butterfly. It's just like party confetti. Oh, my daughter's birthday's this week. Happy birthday. She's turning 13, guys. A little pre-teener. Is turning a teen now. It'll be official. Hi, Zuha. Welcome in. We're very excited about the birthday. Hi, Cynthia. I know, surprising you guys with an extra reading this week, Cynthia. How are you? I knew nobody was expecting me. I was being sneaky. I was just telling my friend, my dad's here hanging with my daughter. She's having a snack and they're watching TV together. And I was like, you know, I really just want to do a quick collective. I am. I was just talking about how I feel like I'm doing, you know, I'm better today than I was yesterday. And I was hoping that that was true for the collective in general. And I told a little story about things being better than you anticipate. Thank you, Glazed. We appreciate you. Sending you so much love and support. Thank you, Cynthia. Let's see. I'm going to get some more oracles. There's a lot of great energy here. I don't want to go over the entire reading, but you go back and watch that first part. It's really great, Cynthia, when we're done here. I appreciate you coming in. Uncharted Sea, because look, this is so great because the first thing that we got was the message in a bottle. It's like being, you know, sometimes it's out of your comfort zone. So it's like I'm getting this vibe of somebody stepping out of their comfort zone. Right? Somebody trying to, oh, look, the storyteller on the bottom. Somebody trying to find the words, the affirmations, the expressions, how manifestation works, how the law of attraction works, how energy works. This is somebody looking for a way to communicate. And I'm getting like communicate better when I see this. I'm like moving towards North Node. Becoming better communicators. Giving our words more thought, right, before we unleash them, so to speak. Great big love on the bottom. Moving and speaking from a place of love. Compassion. Thank you, Pedro. I appreciate it. Oh, what was that going to be? A willing release. A lot of times that's what it feels like to send, to put an affirmation into the universe, right? To willingly give the universe your wishes, to tell the universe what you want, to speak it into existence around you, to speak it of the people you love, the things that you want for them. It's beautiful energy. I love this, the butterfly up at the top. There actually is a butterfly. Thank you, Spirit. But also it's like this message in a bottle coming from this boat. It's like, heading towards your north node and being able to step out of your comfort zone and express what that means. Advocating for self, that came up, I think, a little bit in yesterday's reading as well. Getting a big self-advocacy vibe. Yeah, self-advocating leads to healing the heart. Right? Learning how to navigate connections and speak to people. I see 23 and then I see 12 in the room and 3 likes. So that's interesting if those numbers matter, mean anything to anybody. It's a big 5 vibes there. Opening to discovery. Opening to discovering self, opening to discovering others. A lot of that happens through this expression, through stepping out of the comfort zone. Self-advocacy in particular can feel very difficult, right? It can be hard, especially if you have to tell the people that you love what healthy boundaries, like setting healthy boundaries with them when you have to tell them something that may feel unpleasant at the time, but that either is for your own good, the connection's good. But I really want to get back to that thinking positive and staying in the hopeful side of things, the positivity. We had the happy, happy card come out here. Right? It's like opening up the dialogue of what that means. I'm really getting this vibe, and I'm seeing a lot of 7s too, of like with this open to discovery. It's like when somebody has been really sort of pessimistic for a really long time, okay? And this is like the journey to learning how to be optimistic for the first time. Say you were raised by a pessimistic family and you've always thought pessimistically. This is the vibe of becoming optimistic, being willing, being willing to receive. Receive a good morning. Not even just receiving a good morning, but saying it, like accepting it, putting it out there for yourselves and for others. Oh, I love that. I'm looking around for a deck, guys. I'm still here. I'm just trying to decide where I want to go next. I would love to flip some tarot on this. Let's get the lights years. I have so many tarot decks yet. I use this one the most. Did you miss my face? Did you miss my face? Oh, this one is a collective reading, Anthony. This is for everybody, just kind of a group vibes, tribe vibes. Sundays I do the practically personals, and you can also, there's a link if you want to book a personal with me. You'll find the link in the page bio. Stick around, though. You may find a message. You may find a little nugget of wisdom in here. Hi, Wild Horse. Welcome back. Yeah, I thought you looked familiar, Anthony. Welcome back. I thought that little yellow face looked familiar. This is just going to be a relatively short reading, I think. I don't know. I might open it up later. I might surprise you guys with a few practically personals. Hi, Big 1111. Let's first talk more about self-advocacy in positive ways. That's what it feels like the big vibe is. It's like, how are we self-advocating in positive ways? Healthy boundaries, right? Opening to discovering not just what makes us happy, but maybe the people we love as well. Being honest with ourselves and others. So you have a Seven of Swords, that's often about, lying, keeping things from people. You know what they say about when you tell too many lies, like eventually the truth just comes to the surface on its own. This moon is like just, you start slipping up. Things don't align. And it happens in your own logic, like if you're lying to yourself, if you're lying to yourself in order to make others happy, or if you're lying to yourself to avoid conflict, getting huge ghosting vibes too. Yeah, so much better to just look at this, guys. It's talking about that storyteller, right? So we have the Ace of Swords here, and we have Three of Pentacles, and we were talking about like having that North Node message, how you are communicating with others, how you are expressing your healthy boundaries in positive ways. And then we had this Round and Round card too. That growth, that building on something, right? If every day you wake up with the goal of that day being better than the day before, right? What happens on the 10th day? What happens on the 20th day that you've done that? Like you've made real shifts, real changes, real movement towards your happiness, right? And it could be as small as letting in somebody, letting in joy, letting in that positivity, that optimism. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. This is like growing in optimism, stepping out of the comfort zone to communicate in healthy and positive ways, growing and learning how to be optimistic, how to accept optimism from others. Ooh, that feels like a big one for somebody. Let's see if we get a few more here, Spirit. What else should we know about making space for optimism, in healthy ways? Yeah. The struggle came out in the struggle, which just made me laugh, of course. And I'm thinking again, I've said it before, it's like the one priest that said it to me, it's like breaking your nose to kill a mosquito. It's like you don't have to try. It's like somebody's really trying to force optimism, and it's almost like trying too hard. Like staying positive. Somebody's feeling like staying positive is a struggle here. That's what I'm feeling. It doesn't have to be. It's about the little cups of enjoyment and really just holding on and nurturing the gratitude for them, for all those little moments and experiences. This is like learning how to count your blessings. What a beautiful energy to step out into, to come away from the struggle, this inability to work with or communicate very well with others, to like starting to understand how to make space for your growth, for yourself, for others' growth. And then really starting to learn how to be grateful for that growth. Oh, look at this, 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Learning how to celebrate not just yourself, but others too. Like really just stepping into that I heard new earth, that it's like we all know what we want, and it's like being willing to step into that together. Remaining optimistic that we all have these valuable gifts to bring into a brighter, better future for us. Oh, look, six. I love this, guys. Get out. So we have 9 of Pentacles there. It's like fruitfulness. There's enough for everybody to bring something to the table here. There's enough for everybody to share. I love this progression, this pre-empress, this building of tribe, family, soul family I'm hearing. And that all starts when you start to come away from that inauthentic energy up here. The struggling to advocate in healthy, productive ways. This, because you guys know I always talk about Pentacles as like your values, and I love to see this growth through this reading. And it's like you took on that page energy in the beginning, right? It's like I really have to learn how to advocate myself. I have to learn how to express it to others. And then it's like once you figured out how to do that, you're like, now I really firmly know my values. I know what I'm bringing. I know what I want to be brought. Like I know what brings that warmth and positivity in my life. I know what types of things I am grateful for. Like I have a firm grasp of that. And then it's like it's just about growing and multiplying. But it's not just about growing and multiplying as one, right? In the form of self, but it's like having enough to share. Knowing that you can take up space and be happy about it. I love the tribe vibe. I love the tribe, that tribe feeling, that soul family, soul tribe coming through. It's like you may have felt like this was something you were doing all on your own. And this may actually resonate with light workers or other people that are going on any healing journey, really. Anybody on a healing journey. That like doing the work, creating your own blessings to be grateful for. And then sharing with others. How do I do that? How did you do that? Oh, that's cool that you bring that to the table. Look at what I have. Like, look what I learned. Look what I figured out. Look what I have, experienced. It's sharing that with each other. It really does help bring in strength. And we're not talking about trauma bonding. I've heard this thing from Joe Dispenza. I think it was a quote today where it was about not letting your best friend be a crutch for your addiction to struggle. Right? Like start having more positive, fulfilling, and productive conversations with your friends, with your family. Don't let the conversation be overtaken by what you're struggling to overcome. Let it be overtaken by the beautiful vision you have, the things that you are grateful for, the steps you're willing to take, how you're getting grounded, where you're finding your peace, what your vision for the future is, how you're planning to manifest it. Oh, look at this. All the options, all the good options, all the positive options, all the beautiful things coming toward you guys. My ears just started ringing so loud. So many big, beautiful, positive things coming through. Thank you, St. Michael. But also I get you always know I love these Hermes vibes. So like messages, again with the messages in the bottle, the advocating for self, the being willing to communicate what it is, the universe. what types of options you want to call in, what you're grateful for. Keep telling the universe what you're grateful for. Keep telling the universe what you value. Keep telling the universe, I'm hearing that you're safe. Just keep reminding the universe, I am safe. That's a really, if you're really struggling, guys, with finding a space of optimism in your life, that's a really great place to start. I am safe. Especially if you have like an anxious attachment, or even you guys will have to let me know, because I'm not an avoidant. So, let me know if I am safe helps as an avoidant, because I feel like it would. I feel like it would help us all. I'm rubbing my I'm rubbing my heart, like my solar plexus chakra too. So I love that, because I feel like with the sun coming out in the northern hemisphere here, yeah, there's a 10 of swords on the bottom, but you see how sunny it is, beachy it is, all those solar plexus vibes in this one. It's like putting an end to feeling like you're struggling alone. That's that North Node message in a bottle energy, the storyteller. And I'm seeing these, it's like all this experience that you've accumulated that's worth sharing, that brings value, not just to your life, but to the people who know you and love you. That definitely resonates for light workers. I felt that one. So be open to discovery. That's still on the bottom over here. Right. Be open to discovery. I can tell you there's been a few times I thought I would like something that I didn't, vice versa. You know? So be open to discovering new things about yourself and others, right? Be open to having those hard conversations. So the self-advocacy, I have panic attacks sometimes when I have to advocate for myself. And then I just turn into this big, like, for lack of a better word, a snowflake, I just lose it. And all of a sudden I'm 5 and I can't talk to my mom because I'm not allowed to have big feels. And it's like finding the ways to express your big feels in healthy and productive ways. And that can be a challenge. That could be a challenge for a lot of people. But I get the overall feeling that it's like, as it pertains to this reading, that's a big key. It's like finding a way to self-advocate in positive, healthy ways, not just not from a place of fear, but from a place of self-compassion, self-love. Ooh, I love that. Compassion, love for others. I feel like as soon as you start like acting out of a space of self-love and compassion, it's hard not to see other people in a compassionate light as well. So like once you start to understand where you're projecting your own woundings, or you're being pessimistic, it's like it's easier to see or understand why others may also be. I saw this 49 and this 46. It's like a cool little mirroring thing going on there. If you guys see that. I love 6 and 9 and 3. They always stand out to me. So, oh, it's a little rhyme. My daughter likes to jump on my back when I make stupid lyrics up. She probably would have loved that one. Because it makes you make weird sounds when somebody's jumping on you. It's like sing these funny songs while she's leaping on me so that it makes it all come out funky. She's silly. So let's see. I think I want to get some affirmations for you guys. Sorry. I just went off on a little tangent about her fun little game. I just lay in the middle of my hall and let her jump on me. It's great. Cracks my back. I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good. Like a little back massage for mom. So we're gonna get, I think, some inner fucking peace. Sounds like we really need it. Right, let's bring in some positive affirmations. I don't know. Is this the right one? Sometimes I feel like this one can be almost passive aggressive, but let's see what we get out of it. I want something positive. Oops, something's flipped. There we go. I do love these cards. They make me laugh. Maybe that's the positive bit of it. It's just something to laugh about right now. Something joyful. Fuck yeah! Something joyful. What's one thing you're grateful? Leave it in the comments. Say it in the chat. What's one thing you're grateful for? Let's get into that energy. Oh, yes. That 9 of Cups. That blessed AF. What is one thing you are super grateful for? Just speak it into the universe. I'm super grateful for silly moments with my daughter. So fun. Super grateful. We are blessed. Highly meditated. With a license to chill. It's the best medicine, guys. We're switching that around. Hi, Selma. We're bringing in that gratitude, right? When you're expressing that need for healthy boundaries, especially when it's with other people, be sure to thank them for trying whatever it is that they're trying to do, or they're offering help with, or whatever you're struggling to receive from others. Like, be grateful for that, even if you're struggling to receive it. Do you know what I mean? Get your quick fix. Addicted to inner peace. I like that. I feel like that too goes with the shell vibe. You know what I'm talking about, guys. It goes with this vibe. It's like once you learn how to create a little peace in your life, you start to let it take up a little bit more space, And as you get better and better at doing that, you're able to expand on it. And that's where that sharing it with tribe comes in, right? Sharing it with each other. We should all be addicted to inner peace. Could you imagine a world where everybody was just addicted to inner peace? It would be so nice. No more road rage. No more wars, right? Let the crazy ass shit go. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. The path to inner peace begins with 4 words, not my fucking problem. All right, guys. Actually, that brings us full freaking circle to the very beginning of the reading when I was like, you have to watch the words. You have to watch how you're talking to the universe. You have to call in that optimism and start letting it go of the pessimism. Okay, when you're being pessimistic and you're holding on to things that you either have no control over, or holding on to fears, holding on to blockages. You can't, also that whole idea, you can't really force it, right? You can't force somebody else to engage or do things in ways that are meaningful to you, but you can clear your energy. You can take it upon yourself to remain optimistic and positive, even when it doesn't feel like the people around you are. Ooh, have a meditation staycation. Yes, please. Om sweet home. Om sweet om. Looking with that highly meditated. I'm going to go back to if you're struggling to find the things to be grateful for. Oh, what did I say earlier? I almost forgot now. Jean, remind me if you if you remember what I said about that a few minutes ago. Oh my gosh, it completely slipped out of my brain. Just gonna get another one. I'm just gonna get another one. Keep going. Maybe it'll come back to me. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it and be like, how did I not? Busy transcending bullshit. That's right. Oh, the thing about, okay, don't use your best friend as a crutch for being addicted to struggling, right? Transcend the bullshit. Check yourself when you're talking to your friends. What are you choosing? What types of words, what types of conversations are you choosing to have with them? Are we complaining? Tame the shit show by finding calm in the chaos. Are we complaining, or are we finding a little minute of calmness? Right here on the bottom too, zen as fuck. Hello. Exactly, guys. Right? We're finding that inner peace. We are taking a deep breath. If I can get one more like, it would be 11:11. That would be cool. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me for a hot minute. Who would like a surprise practically personal? No list. I'm just going to do a couple readings off the top, I think. Yes, Jean, exactly. It's so hard. Even I do it. Even I. Even I do it. All right, let me get a little list going, guys. We'll do a short list. I'm not going to stay on too long. But we'll try to, maybe I can extend up to an hour here. Let's see. Hi, country. Okay, we got Cynthia. Big 1111. I saw Free the People in Jean. Sorry, Jean. I think you said you had your hand up first, didn't you? Yes, you did. Look at you. You are so fast. Let me put you up there. Jean, Country, Selma. Zuha, would you like a reading? I can add you to Selma and Country. Sorry, guys, if I don't put you in a row. I'm just trying to put a few of you on there. Let's start there and we'll see how I feel, okay? Jean, Jean, Jean. Jean, Jean, Jelly Bean. Sorry, where'd that come from? Did anybody ever call you that? I hope I'm not triggering you. I hope nobody was ever picking on you as a kid and saying that, because I thought it was cute. Let's see. Where do I want to start with Jean? Oh my gosh, guys. Let's revisit this deck. Can we? Well, we're talking about staying positive and being joyous. I know that sometimes this one has some funky messages, but let's do it. I just love it's my daughter's deck. It's so cute. She picked this one out. Jean at work. Jean at work. Oh, there was a card. Hold on. Let me get that one. Let me see where it is. 3 of Wands. It's a waiting energy. Waiting, Jean. That's what's happening at work, waiting. So you're just like ready, ready and waiting. Do you know what this gives the vibe of when I see those two together? It's like asking somebody if they're ready to go, and the person like, oh, I just have to put my shoes on. And then the person like, so you go put your shoes on. Okay, let me start this over. I'm going to start this over with a story of what I mean. So I dated this guy years ago. Okay, because all the best stories start with I dated a guy years ago. And he would, I learned this very early on, that he would be like, are you ready? And I'm not one of those girls that takes 2 or 3 hours to get ready to go somewhere, you know? So, like, I would just, when somebody would say, are you ready? I would go to the door and I'd slip my shoes on and I'd be ready. But then this particular ex would, like, walk around and do things. Like, it took him forever to get ready. And I would be standing at the door for like a half hour waiting to leave. But eventually I learned not to wait by the door. And instead I would put my shoes on when he would put his boots on and not when he would ask if I was ready. So I feel like there's something here about that, Jean. There's something here about, it's like you're waiting at the door for somebody else to put their boots on. I'm not really sure how that's going to resonate. Let's see, let's see what comes out. Temperate. Yeah, it's that impatient energy. Temperance in reverse. Don't be impatient, my friend. That's what this whole story came around to. I'm laughing about that so bad right now. So much. Yeah, be patient. Be patient. It's coming. Right? Don't put your shoes on too soon. You don't have to stand by the door. Okay, grab yourself a snack. Pull up a chair, Jean. It's coming. Things are being clarified, are being lined up. Well, look at these cute little bunnies in the bottom together. They're so adorable. It's like have fun, right? We got that inner child, that playing vibe again. Stay positive right now in this energy. That's part of the fun in the wheel, right? We were talking about north nodes. Make sure you're staying in your north node. Don't go all karmic while you're feeling impatient. That's what I'm seeing there, Jean. Don't go karmic on anybody, including yourself. Look at the juxtaposition of these colors, though. All about balance. I mean, temperance in of itself, a lot of times, is about balance, right? And achieving balance and healing and stuff. And stuff like that. We have this is again that self-advocacy. Self-advocacy in healthy ways, healthy, positive, optimistic ways. Things are always working out better than you imagine. Okay, Jean? Yeah, don't go karmic, Jean. Oh, what is this? The High Priestess. Yeah, don't go karmic, Jean. Okay, but look, it's like a unicorn mermaid combo. It's like the best of both worlds. I'm hearing like enjoy. Okay, what was that reading we had just yesterday? The space in between. See, even the color. See the purple? It's like a space of transition. It's like you don't know what's coming, but you can enjoy that space in between. Where things are kind of just blended and meddling. And look at all the hearts in the tree. Right? Like just take your time. Enjoy the process. Be patient. Trust your I'm hearing with High Priestess, trust your intuition as to when it's time to put your boots on. Okay, like you don't have to stand by the door. There's justice on the bottom. You don't have to stand by the door. Yeah, I get that. I feel it in the cards, but it's like, look, because Nine of Swords is on the bottom. It's like try not to be, it's that impatient thing. All I'm getting from the Nine of Swords is like the impatience wearing on you. You know what I mean? So check your patience there, Jean. Yeah. Jean, I'm not going to say no. But it's like what I'm hearing is just really, really focus on that gratitude. Okay? Like it's really hard when you're impatient, and I think that that's what is coming through. Bam! I love it though. Look what's back on the bottom again. The Three of Wands, the waiting energy. Get out. That's funny. Right where we started. I love it. Yeah. Being patient is hard. I think that's where the optimism comes in handy. I think that's part of the message tonight from Spirit, Jean, is that the optimism helps with the patience, okay? If you're feeling impatient, definitely lean into gratitude and optimism. Make sure that you're not projecting your happiness out ahead of you and not allowing yourself to experience it where you are, right? Yeah, don't project it so far out that you can't, it's not tangible today. You wake up today and just tell yourself happiness is tangible today. Ooh, I like that one. I'm going to write that one down. I need that as one of my water affirmations, guys. Happiness is tangible today. That's good for reminding yourself to stay present, eh? Happiness is tangible today. Heck yeah. I agree. Oh my God, and I agree. Ride that happy wave out. Yes, Cynthia, I love the little, what's your affirmation one? My favorite affirmation is like, it has, Finch has a goal, and it's like, write an affirmation to start your day, and I almost always use the family that stims together wins together. It's gotta be my favorite. I start every day with the family that stims together wins together. Yes. Just put your boots by the door, Jean. You don't have to wear them yet. Just put your boots by the door, okay? Cynthia Love, did you have a question? You're welcome, Jean. It looked like a whole lot of be patient, but be positive while you're doing it. You know? Yeah, I am doing Mabob. I don't want to mess up your name. I'm sorry. Mabob, I'm going to write you down on my list, love. I'm doing a few of them tonight. I'm not going to do the long list. I just wanted to come in and hang out for a little while. And I did a collective reading first. And now we're just going to do a couple personals. Whatever flows for Cynthia. Okay. After Cynthia is Big 1111. Then Free the People. Sorry for my messy writing. Zuha, Salma, Country, Omageddon. Oh, yes, Wild Horse. Thank you. Thank you, Big 1111. I appreciate it. I don't know what I would do without you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, Calissa, thank you. Thank you for speaking up, love. Can't miss Calissa. Maybe I should have gotten a longer sheet of paper. We'll see what happens. All right, we'll just do a few more. Let me get some more here. See what flows. Look at the sun on the bottom. Happy spring. Cynthia, sunshine, warmth, happiness, healing, growth. I'm seeing those birds. And it's really funny because my daughter and I are reading, and I don't know why it's coming out now, but my daughter and I are reading The Adventures of Alice in Wonderland. And like, I don't know, I'm seeing these parrot-like birds, and I'm thinking of the Lori in the scene where they're all doing the caucus race. You may be feeling like you're like, the caucus race, you may be feeling like you're running around. It's like, no rhyme or reason. Like when they all win. Who won? Everybody won. It's a caucus race. Like, it's like this vibe of like just it's a runaround, but it's not like a negative runaround. It's like a yes, I do the voices, Selma. Sorry. so it's like it's a fun runaround. Like this Page of Cups. It's fun. It's playful. It's childlike. It's fulfilling feeling. But it's like it's okay. Thank you, Cynthia. It's being silly for the sake of being silly. Just like the voices when you're reading, you know? So I'm really finding that this week, okay, if anything hits you for the rest of this week, from now until Sunday, if you get hit with anything that feels like a tower, I want you to take it with the like silliest grain of salt you can. I want you to laugh about it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is, Cynthia. Your homework assignment is to laugh about something that you normally wouldn't laugh about. And I'm not talking about other people. I'm just talking about, I don't know. Look what came out. The sun. The sun. We were just talking about this. It's just there's this light-hearted healing energy, and it's like being able to let go of things that previously would have triggered you really big. It's like you're laughing about things that you probably 5 or 10 years ago, you never would have laughed about it. And like spilling something on a carpet, or like getting something on your favorite dress, or, I'm trying to think of any number. Breaking a glass, just something that normally would have really just made you, I'm hearing like a berating of self. It's like no longer beating yourself up over being human. Giving yourself that space. There's 9 of Cups here again. That's the second time we saw 9 of Cups. It's giving the space to all those little areas that you could be really grateful for. The things that make you you is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's like if something happens and you want to berate yourself and you want to be like, talk yourself down. I don't know, like if you spill something and you're the type that spills something and then says you're stupid or klutzy, it's like instead of saying you're stupid or klutzy, like splash in the water, like, laugh about it. Like, there's a gentler way to allow yourself to be human, to give yourself that space. And then part of it is being grateful for the fact that you can laugh about things today that you couldn't laugh about last year, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, right? Knight of Cups. Yeah. This is, to me, this is the, like, I love this. It's like bringing that same joy. Look at this, because this is an underwater. You guys got to see it the way I'm seeing it. So this dude's riding a unicorn above water, right? It's a regular unicorn. And it's like then this emotional storm might hit and you're like kind of looking for the silver lining, right? And it's like when you find it, It's like bringing that silver lining to the situation, right? Bringing in that we're still having fun. That's what I'm hearing. We're still having fun. It's like one of those like those I don't was it a dumpster fire memes where it's like where, where like something really crazy is happening but people are still having fun. Oh, what's the little dog drinking the coffee in hell? Do you know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. And he's just like, I'm fine. But it's like being able to bring that like the fun. It's I'm hearing it's not even about bringing like a calmness to the chaos. It's like just totally embracing chaos as being fun. I don't know how you're going to do that, Cynthia. There's something in here. There's something here about being able to take what you're learning in the non-stressful situations and apply it in the stressful ones so that you can find areas of gratitude while you're in it. It's beautiful. That's a really good 3-card reading. I think I'm going to stick with the 3 cards tonight, guys. I'm going to try. Because that's just too pretty. I don't want to mess that one up. So oh, I got to read what you guys are saying. Yeah. Okay, Cynthia. Yeah, definitely. Hey. Hey, Hello Fire. I'll add you. I'm just doing a short list tonight. There was a collective reading at the beginning. And then I decided I would hang out just a little bit longer and do a couple for you guys. So big 1111. I'm going to try to stick to the 3 cards so I can do more of you in less time too. Yeah, Cynthia, let me know. Maybe it's even also like just, I know you already embraced Finch and stuff and you're using it, but it's like maybe there's like Spirit is saying if that's working for you, there could be more things like that. Do you know what I mean? All right, big 1111. I love that. That was a really good reading. I would claim it, Cynthia. I need to become better at being able to do that and laugh at myself, especially when I'm like, yesterday I had such a big meltdown. And then when I have like a panic attack for my anxiety, then I have like panic attacks about my panic attacks. You know, it's like, it's so silly. It's so silly. And that was all before my reading yesterday. And then today I did. I woke up and it was a better day. And I'm kind of laughing about it today. I couldn't laugh about it yesterday, but I can laugh about it today. And, you know, maybe that's part of it too. Let it flow. Big 1111. What do we got for big 1111? Spirit, what is the best fun message for big 1111? Woo! We have, again with these unicorns, it's a Pegasus, a Knight of Swords, fast-moving energy. I'm looking at the wings on top. Do you see the wings on the helmet? And of course, you guys know I immediately am thinking of Hermes, and I'm thinking of messages coming through. I feel like you're going to get some good news. I feel like you've waited a long time for this good. Okay, guys, shut up. No, let's back up for a second. Who found the gold this week? Is that gold in them there hills? I'm just saying. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, big 1111. News coming through. Something big. I see the mountains. Overcoming something. It's like things that you thought would take forever are coming in so quickly now. At first I got a message. It's something you've been working on. We have 8 of coins. Big 1111. Do you love shoes? Do you have to cut down your shoe collection? Free the people. You let me know. You let me know. Right? So we have an Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins is like, the Eight of Pentacles. It's all about working on something, right? And seeing it come into fruition. It's a little at a time. It's a process, right? It's a giving of self. I love this because it's also, you guys know how much I love Pentacles being about values. And it's like pairing values up. It's like seeing what works together, what makes sense together, and figuring it out. We all love shoes, yes. That's cute. I love it. What was that story? I feel like there's something in that story about the shoemaker. And the elves came to make his shoes. I don't know what it's about, but that's what that's reminding me of. I can't remember the gist of the story. So if anybody remembers the gist and can drop it in the comments. I can't remember how they came about helping him other than he was just too tired to get the job done. I don't remember why they decided to help him. I feel like, yeah, maybe what's coming through is some unexpected help on something. Somebody that gives you like the missing shoe, like somebody that pairs up a pentacle nicely with something you already have. Yeah, an Ace of Swords. Exactly. Somebody coming through with a message that pairs up perfectly with things you're already working on. It's like perfect timing. I'm hearing perfect timing. Big 1111, you were there for La T's reading last night. And I feel like she said something similar about, hang with me, because she was talking about my reading from yesterday. So that's what I'm thinking of now is it's like that Ace of Pentacles that's already started to grow. It's that pentacle that's already got some roots on it, right? It's something that like somebody's going to hand you a pentacle that already has roots on it. That's what I'm getting from this Ace of Swords and this Knight of Swords. And it's like this is a work in progress. It's something that's already growing. It's something that's already established. Right? It's something somebody has already paired up and done this type of work before, and they know what you need. Ooh, I like that. Not bad for so many swords, eh? That's a good reading. That's cute. Hey, this deck is being kind today. I don't want to jinx it, though. Free the people. You're up. You knock on wood. Let's not jinx this deck before Free the People. Everybody give a good see if we clear out my jinxing of the deck. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just being playful. Trying to be. Okay, trying to let a little bit of that light in myself. Two of Cups, that healing vibe. Oh, look, they're little, are those narwhals? No, they don't have the horns. They're like little, belugas, maybe? It's beluga. All right, let it roll for Free the People. Best message, a best 3-card message for Free the People this week. Ooh, 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 lots of butterflies. What is it? The Chariot. So what did we just say? Some fast-moving energy coming through. Quick transformations. Very quick transformations. We're not talking like one butterfly worth of transformation. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 9 butterflies here or something. Some fast moving energy. I like it. Ooh, yeah. Free the people. You buying a race car? Hey, look at you. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Am I going to give away a secret? What are you up to over there? There's judgment about an empress. I don't know if you're thinking about doing something special for your empress. But this might be a call to take action on it, to create space for it. Again, I'm being called to that fun, playful, here again with the spring vibes, right? Spoil your woman. That's what I just heard. Spoil your woman. I don't know what you're planning. I hope I didn't give anything away. I hope that didn't give any of your secrets away. I hope you weren't planning something special and I just ruined it. But free the people, go for it. That was your message. Whatever it is, shower some extra love. If you see a space or somewhere where you can fill a role or a gap that, a shortcoming, a need. How many kids are there down here? I love this. It's like a need to fill in kind of vibe, but in a fun, playful way. I love all this little kid energy, all this playfulness. Those are really fun. This is that optimism. This is that optimism coming through. This is that, like facing a challenge and making it fun just because you know how. Okay? I love that. We should all do that. Zuha, are you still here? Are you getting a race car? No, seriously, though. I saw all those butterflies on that chariot, and I was like, man, he is moving fast. This could even just be like, to be honest with you, could just be like having a foot race with kids. Like that feeling, that exhilarating, fun feeling, that exhilarating funness, that playfulness. Zuha, whatever comes up and out, a 3-card reading for Zuha. A 3-card reading for Zuha. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and the subscribes. Thank you for joining us over here in the sacred space at Aya Inspired Tarot, where we like to encourage growth. Look what came out again. Speaking of encouraging growth, Zuha, those playful sun energies, that healing, that embracing of the inner child. What I'm getting here, because we have a Page of Swords. Okay, Zuha, I don't know. It's like, this is what I'm hearing, is it's like, it's something that you've always wanted to do. And it's like a trip. It's like somewhere you've always wanted to go. And I don't know why, but I'm getting like, do you guys see like this? The rainbows remind me of slides. It's like whether it's an amusement park, it's like there's someplace fun to mix up your energy that you've always wanted to go to, but you've either made excuses why you couldn't go, shouldn't go, feel like you're too old to go. And it's like Spirit saying, just go and do the fun stuff. Whatever it is that you're holding off for a better day, Spirit is saying today is that day. Like, do it now. Like, call that joy in now. Take that trip. Take that, go to that park. Go on that amusement ride. Let's see, one more. Let's get one more. I don't know what it is, Zuhan. Like, but I really do get huge, like, amusement park things. Like festivals or a ride or, like, a food fair. Spirit, clarify. I don't know if you're a foodie. Look what came out again, Cherry. Go somewhere. Go somewhere that makes you happy. Go somewhere that reminds you of your most favorite things from childhood. Plan a trip. I'm hearing even more than planning the trip. This is about being spontaneous. If you struggle with being spontaneous, this is a call to action, okay? Yeah, okay, Suha, this is exactly what this is about then. Okay, this is exactly what this is about. This is a call to action. This is a call to action. I know I said in the beginning there was a lot of stepping out of your comfort zone and staying optimistic about it. Okay. This could be your, I mean, it can be a quiet park. Okay. It doesn't have to be like a park full of people. Some of my most favorite, Zuha, some of my most favorite places to visit are things like monasteries. You know, like it doesn't have to be something loud but it's got to be something that elicits joy, that you firmly know elicits joy, that you have no doubt in your mind when you get there in that space, you're going to feel good about it. That it's that kind of place, okay? Yeah, farmers markets is a good one. You know, it might be because he is kind of chilling in the mountains. I mean, that is where he's hanging out. So it very well could be that energy. It's a call to just do it, you know? I mean, obviously, if you're going to go hiking in the mountains, you have to plan and be prepared and things like that. But it's like Spirit is saying, just, check the things off the list so you can go, so you can do it, so you can get it done. Think about it in positive ways. Don't make excuses not to do it. That's what I'm hearing. The optimism in this case is just taking those steps towards doing instead of not doing. So it's like if it's something you've always wanted to do, and every time it comes up in your thought and you're like, but I have to do XYZ before I can do that, Spirit is saying reevaluate the XYZ and figure out what the ABC is. The positive reasons, the optimistic reasons to do it, the pushing through it. Oh, I like that. Salma love, do you have a question? Thank you, Zuha. I hope that resonated. Yes. Yes, Zuha, God does want you to have fun. It's true. I'm getting that huge in tonight's reading. That remaining optimistic requires a level of fun, creative fun, right? A general one for Selma. Why I was suddenly slurred. Nothing specific, okay. Yes, Suhan, then come back and tell us about it. Make sure that you like and you subscribe so you can come back and tell us how your trip in the mountain was. We're going to want to hear all about it. Somebody just asked me yesterday if I'm a thrifter. I wish I could be with my daughter's allergies. It's for a long time I didn't buy used stuff because of the allergies, and then just recently I bought something used and I remembered why I don't buy things used. Because it came like absolutely covered in allergens. Like the person didn't clean it at all. It was like something I bought online. Like, who does that? Who sells you stuff online and then sends it to you filthy? I was so, ugh. But let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. Let's stay optimistic. But it really, seriously, who does that? So let's see. Salma. What is Salma's message, Spirit? We have victory, Salma. We have a 6 of Wands. I don't know what you're working on. I love these flowers. It's growth, right? It's expansion. Is he like a little hedgehog? I'm hearing like some. Hang with me, guys. Why would this be a thing? Objects in mirror are softer than they appear. Do you know that warning? Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. But when I see that hedgehog, I'm like softer than they appear. Maybe you need to be softer with yourself too. I know that was coming through with Cynthia's. I think it was Cynthia's reading. Maybe it was Jean, where it's like, don't beat yourself up. I know it was one of those ones. There's like a softening to self in here. Objects in here may be softer than they appear. Oh, I love it. That's a nice way of saying that I'm a curvy girl, too. I'm sorry, guys. That's so cute. Okay. So there's a softening to self, and this brings about a victory. It may be a victory over self. And by that, I mean something that you've been working on internally with yourself. You're starting to see the results. Yeah. Okay, we have judgment in reverse. Okay, so if there's something you've been working on, Selma, that hasn't really, you don't feel like it's manifesting, let me just be clear, because I'm not seeing this as something outside of yourself that you're trying to manifest in. I'm seeing this more as something internally you've been working on. And it's like you're wondering when and where that shift comes from like in relationship to it. Let's find out. You are going to have this victory. Okay, let's just say there is a victory. It is coming. There is this vibe of this, I want to call it a happening. It's like an internal shift that's a happening. Hey, Anthony, I'm going to add you because I decided to do a few personals. Thank you for coming back. Here we go. Added. So let's see. Selma, it's a new start. I saw the fool down here. He's so cute. And he's like the lucky cat, right? So stay positive. Stay, oh, Two of Cups was on the bottom after I moved him too, which I love. Yeah, stay positive. So we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Empress again on the bottom, guys. So that's the second time we saw the Empress tonight. But look who's back. That's so cute. It's the hedgehog. She's a queen. She is softening to shelf. She does have healthy boundaries. These little dragons down here, they'll burn your ankles. All right? Like it's like, you know, you know how to like deal with anybody that might be bringing energy towards you that's not. It's like, yeah, it's not letting somebody's negativity in. Right? It's like you're protecting your own energy, but in a soft way. The softening to self. Okay, Selma, if you have been sacrificing your happiness for other people, that's what this is about. And it's like I'm hearing learning how to say no. Learning how to say no when something feels like it's too much or it's not the direction you need to grow in. It's like that's going to be a huge tackle for you. Yeah, these are cute little guys. This is that healthy boundary thing. And it's like when I was talking about earlier, it's like when even I do this, where like I have to set new boundaries with new people in new ways, and I don't always handle it the best way. Sometimes I have a panic attack and I cry and I say a lot of stupid stuff. You guys may find that hard to believe, but it's true. Like it happens. It happens to the best of us, you know, especially if you're new to boundaries and you're like somebody that doesn't want to disappoint. Learning how to say no in healthy and productive ways, compromising. You know, I have a habit of just wanting to jump right to the no and not explore any gray area in between. So maybe that's something you want to look at. So I hope that helps. We're working on healthy boundaries and learning how to say no as part of our self-advocacy. And that is how you're softening to self, you know? You're giving yourself the space to put those boundaries in healthy, productive ways, right? It's a softening. Wasn't a Queen of Swords energy, right? It was a soft energy. It was an energy that is more growth oriented. There we go. Oh, that's a good idea, guys. And we're thinking about those boundaries, the healthy boundaries. Is the boundaries, are we putting boundaries in place that are growth oriented? I want to think about that myself. Right? And that helps with the optimism. That also helps with resolution and finding resolve in situations and working things out with other people, right? Ooh, on the list. Oh, Jordan. Oh, Jordan. You might be my last one on the list. Jordan, if you are on the list, you're on the list, my friend. Okay? Country Love, you're up now. And then we have Omageddon, Mabob, Wild Horse Music, Calissa, Hella Fire, Anthony, and Jordan. So, Country Love, did you have a question? Also, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe while you're here. I will be back to do the personals, the practically personals on Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry. I only speak English, my friend. Oh, I need my face too. I've grown quite attached to it. Oh, Spirit's got jokes. Oh, I don't know how to help you get a job visa. I'm sorry. Other than to just take all the right channels you're meant to, you know, do it above board. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I'm single. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you to my moderators who like to keep the chat safe for everybody. We have an emperor on the bottom here, which is awesome. Okay, Country, did you have a question in all of that wild mess? I don't think I saw one. Let me go back up. Are you still here, Country? I'm just going to read you anyways. Ooh, Country, we have an 8 of coins in reverse. It's like something not working out. Something not feeling aligned. Something that's not... But again, on the bottom, we have this weight energy. So, Country, there's a waiting vibe. I feel like Spirit's saying there's something you can be doing in the meantime. It could be unrelated, Country. Like unrelated to what you're waiting for. And it's going to help pass the time. It's going to help remove that attachment to the whatever this outcome is, whatever it is you're waiting for. It's like finding hobbies helps move the energy around you better. Country, I don't know what you have for hobbies, but it's like lean into those. Lean into those. Sorry, guys. I got like little hiccups going on. Definitely lean into those hobbies, especially if they're hobbies that you can turn into a lucrative something, anything. Okay. Country, lean into your hobbies, especially if they're making you a little bank on the side. Okay. Keep working on them. Don't feel discouraged. Don't give up on a hobby either. Country, I'm getting really big not to give up on a hobby. And that the growth and the expertise comes with the time and the practice, okay? I hope you get that, love. Oh, Mageddon, my friend. The only person in the world who makes me want a beer. Do you have a question? Oh, Mageddon, do you have a question? I don't know why, but I want a beer and I want to put a paper bag over my head and lay on the floor. Is that the Armageddon part of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy coming through? That's all I can see is when they have the last beer on Earth. And are you trying to find me a partner? Aren't you sweet? Just a general reading. Prepared for anything. What was that? Are you prepared for anything? Are you prepared for anything? Do you want to see what that was? I don't know. Are you prepared for anything? This is funny because, okay, so what I'm sitting here thinking of is the Seven of Swords came out, and that's usually about being like dishonest about something. And it's like, and I don't know if you're like are you prepared for something if Spirit is trying to say that you're not prepared and you just think you are? Like, are you lying to yourself about being prepared for something and you're not really prepared for it? Or is there something coming that you don't see? I'm not getting that it's somebody lying to you, but I am getting that you're not prepared for something coming towards you. Okay. Oh, bum, bum, bum. What's the one my daughter likes? I always do the mwomp, mwomp, mwomp. That's what it gives me. I'm getting mwomp, mwomp vibes. A Knight of Coins. Okay, it's something slow moving. Something slow moving. Okay, this little guy's got a big carrot. So it's like this little guy is bringing a big carrot somewhere. Something you're not expecting, and you're not expecting a big carrot. Spirit, tell me what it means. Sorry, guys. This one's got me a little stumped. I gotta admit, I'm a little stumped on this one, but in the best ways. I'm not getting like a bad energy, but there is definitely something. It's something that's taken a really long time, and you might have thought it was never going to come through. That's okay. Thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles is usually slow moving. Will he ever get there? And it's like, you think you're prepared for something. You're not. It's coming fast. It's coming hard. And I love it. I don't get a bad vibe off of it. Just so you know, even with the Seven of Swords in here, I just get an unpreparedness. Which is really funny because this is the opposite of that. It's like the opposite of standing by the door with your boots on. It's like the person's ready quicker than you anticipated. You know, it's like the opposite. It's like somebody asking you, "Are you ready?" and you're really not. It's like you're the one running around waiting to put your boots on for something. That's interesting. But I really get this vibe. It's like something you've been trying to manifest. You may have even forgotten about it. Or like it's something you were interested in doing. I'm getting years ago. Okay, like years ago. I love that. But it's like it's coming in now and it's like you're not ready for it. It's like you are. Okay, let me be clear, because you are, because it's something that you want. It's something you've been trying to manifest. It's just like creating the space for it at the last minute. Does that make sense? Which I love. You're just going to have to get in the kitchen and move some things around. Change some plates, some dinner plates, move. It's like having an extra dinner guest come unannounced, It's like somebody you really are happy to see and you have no problems with making space for them in your life, but you weren't expecting them. Well, I wonder if you're going to get company. You come back and you tell us, oh my God, and if you get unexpected company this week, I don't think it's going to be bad company. I think you're going to be happy about it. Maybe have some extra donuts. Maybe have some extra donuts on hand just in case. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to get it wrong. Mabob. Mabobi. I would like to get it right. Define black magic for me, please. Almost to you, Jordan. We're getting down there, guys. After this is Wild Horse Music, then Calissa, Hellafire, Anthony, and Jordan. Not too many, not too few. Mabob, did you want, I wish I knew how to say that properly. I don't know if I'm supposed to leave the A off or not, or the E, I mean. But if you have a question, hon, just go ahead and drop it in the comments now. Yeah, I feel like this is something you can't imagine, which is where that Seven of Swords comes in. It's like you're prepared for almost anything. It's like spirit. I don't know. I'm really getting that unexpected visitor thing. That there was something about that Knight of Pentacles, that slow moving energy. It's like, maybe there's somebody that's always saying they're going to come to visit you and never do, and then they actually show up for a change. Wanna know. Ooh, is he serious about marriage? Is he serious about marriage? Yes. Does it get any more cute? Serious about marriage? This is balanced. This is fair. This is really cute. This is like a cottagecore type wedding thing going on. Do you guys see that vibe? I love the like hanging lights. I'm getting like ordained by the divine. Ooh, I love that. You're his Queen of Cups. I saw that on the bottom. I'm hearing that he loves how full your cup always is. It's like you're never pessimistic when it comes to your future with him. Yeah, Four of Wands. It's definitely a wedding, guys. Four of Wands is the wedding card. It's the celebration. It's the fun. It's the family vibes. Aw. Yes. Yes and yes, because look on the bottom is Six of Cups. A divine partnership you nurture. This could be a past life connection coming through. This is, yes. If ever I've seen, is this person serious about getting married? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They are serious. They are dead serious. Absolutely 100% this person is serious about their future with you. Ooh, I'll take that one. I would claim that one. Okay, I see this on the bottom, Five of Cups. You see how he's sad and he's like looking at those years? It's like I'm seeing the cups as like the years. It's like spirit doesn't want you to focus on that part of it. Okay, it's like focusing on the filled cups that's still between you. Those two cups. Okay? Don't worry about the weight. is what they're saying. Don't worry about that weight. Okay, who's next? Wild Horse, you're next, love. I hope that resonates. I couldn't have seen a more clear yes on that question. I think anybody who's been watching tarot for a while probably saw what I saw too. Thank you. Wild Horse, did you have a question, hon? You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and your partners. I appreciate it. I love being out here and doing this with you guys. I love being here and offering my time and energy and being open to receive your time and energy as well and your support. Okay, Wild Horse, am I just letting it? Highest, bestest. Okay, I got it. I have a list, and I think I ran out of space on today's paper, my friend. So my list is closed after Jordan. But if you come back on Sunday, if you like and subscribe and hit the notifications, on Sunday, I am in here and I do like 40 of these. And you just have to be quick enough to get on the list, okay? It's like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. If you are on and you're around 6, that's when you will find me doing these. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate it. We're almost to 1,000, guys. I just want to tell you that. I had 800 today before I came on. That was part of why I was excited and I wanted to come on again tonight because we're just so close. Okay, Wild Horse music. We have, girl, we have a 5 of coins, which is usually about being left out in the cold or feeling left out in the cold. I'm just trying to take in the card because I see these heart balloons and I feel like that's like you holding on to hope, right? Like just holding on to the hope for something. It's like, this is Dark Night of the Soul vibes, right? It's like coming out of the dark or waiting for the sun to come up, waiting for that. It's funny because I say waiting for the sun. I was thinking like waiting for summer. And then the other card that fell out, now that I look at it, is like the complete opposite. Sunshiny, warm. This is a desert vibe, but it's like it's a growing desert. It's a fruitful desert. I'm just getting that warmth, this is festive. These are festive vibes, creative vibes. There's growth. There's growth in the King of Wands. So it's like something that you're growing, okay? And you're coming out of this dark night and you're stepping into the fruitfulness of it. I'm looking at the cactus because I'm thinking about how like the cactus sucks up and holds on to the water. And I'm getting like, because in tarot, water is your emotions, right? And so it's like you've been able to draw on core memories, core moments, core feelings, emotions, lessons that you've learned. You've been able to draw them up into yourself and use them, transmute them for growth is what I'm hearing. Ooh, so, and it could even be this energy back here, like taking that dark night of the soul and transmuting it. Okay. What are we transmuting into, Spirit? I love that. Opportunities for investment. Decisions. ways to travel, to move forward. I do love the circusy vibe going on in this card. Because again, this deck is so fun, and I really feel like that's super important for the collective this week, is like keeping things lighthearted and fun. So it's like that's exactly what you're transmuting this into. It's like, all right. Thank you, Spirit. It's like you could have been guarded. What's that thing about life can give you a cactus, but you don't have to sit on it? It's your choice to sit on it, right? And this is like the getting up and moving. The transmuting. This is a decision to act on something that otherwise it would feel unpleasant to sit there and stay in it, okay? So it's like this is a call to action, a call to act on something so that you're not sitting in an energy that isn't serving you, my love. It's not really so much a call to action as much as it is a call to make a decision about something maybe something you've been juggling. Maybe it's time to put one thing down. The high priestess on the bottom, it's like spirit is saying, you know what needs to be cut, is what I'm hearing. Ooh, that sounds harsh, but you know what it is that you have to put down in order to focus more on what you're valuing, what you're transmuting, you're becoming. Ooh, Calissa, you're next, love. Wild Horse, I hope that resonated. That was a good one. I like that one. Nobody likes Dark Night of the Soul, but everybody loves to learn how to transmute one. Let me just be clear on that. Nobody wants to be stuck over here in this energy, but we do want to learn how to turn that pain into growth, right? And let our guard down. I definitely get that there's one thing, there's like a juggling of multiple things, and it's like by putting one of these things down, you're going to have a clearer path, clearer insight, an easier time. Calissa, did you have a question, love? Just a general, okay. Oh, marijuana. I actually closed my list for the evening, but if you hit like and subscribe at 6 p.m., hit the little notification, and at 6 p.m. on Sunday, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a bunch more of these, I promise. And if you want to come back and you get here early enough to get your pretty little name on that list, I will be more than happy to do a little personal for you. Calissa, a general for Calissa. Best message for Calissa this week. Sorry, Mary. That's one of my things I'm working on, guys. Is, you know me, I could put names on my list all day long. So those are the personal boundaries and the learning to say no that I have to do as well. Okay, so we have the Empress coming out. Calissa. We have the Empress, but we also have a Hanged Man. I know that you listen to me, because I know that you have been manifesting somebody away from you, but I feel like he's still watching. I just want to put that out there. Just feel like he's still waiting for an opportunity to come towards you. I don't know if this is somebody new, though. Let's find out. Before I get too deep in this, Calissa, let me ask if this is new energy. Let me remind everybody, though, that even old people can come back in new energy, right? So even if it's new energy, it could still be the same person. But Page of Swords, I'm getting that it's a new person. Like new person. I'm not even getting new energy. I'm getting like new person coming towards you. There is somebody that's been watching you, Calissa. There's new energy coming towards you. I don't know if it's going to be this week. Do you guys see like do you see? I don't know if it's supposed to be fog or what it is. But I'm getting like that vision of like when you smell the pie baking on the counter, right? And it makes the smell thing. So I don't know if you're like so so maybe it is him, but I wasn't getting that vibe. I was getting somebody new coming through. But I'm getting something when I'm getting this, I'm getting like something food related, like a food festival or like a restaurant, a gathering, a celebration. So hangman is usually about enlightenment. And the fact that this dude has got sun, like the moon behind his head, to me, that's like that vibe of something's coming to light, something's being revealed. And I really think it's this new suitor. I don't think it's the old suitor. I don't care if he's the one that's spamming you or not. I feel like you have somebody else watching. Girl, you have somebody else watching you. And it's a match. It's there. I'm just going to leave it there, Calissa. I'm just going to leave it there like that. You have a match watching you. That's all I can say, Calissa. You can take it or leave it. Let's not focus on what we don't want. Let's focus on that calling in the emperor, right? Hella Fire, and then Anthony, and then Jordan. So you have a Hella Fire, Anthony, and Jordan. Jordan, that's a good question. When we get to you, I cannot wait to read that one because that's probably a good question for me too. Try Calissa instead of saying they're not toxic, saying what it means to not be toxic when you're telling the universe. Like if you wrote down, I know this is so cliche, but what is your checklist for a partner? And not the knots. Okay, does that make sense? Like, don't write down the things you don't want. I want you to write down the things that you do want, the things that you know make you happy. Good night, Jean. Thank you for coming in. Hella Fire, did you have a question, love? Jordan, we're almost to you, my friend. We have Anthony after, and then you, Jordan. So, thank you guys for all the likes. I super appreciate everybody coming out and last minute. There you go, Calissa. But really, because I'm telling you that I see huge shifts when I stop thinking about the things that I don't want and I start like verbalizing to the universe what I do. And if you're struggling with what that looks like, then just tell the universe I'm open to a healthy partner. If you're having a hard time describing what a healthy partner would look like to you, you might want to look at that and figure out what that means. Because you want to be able to recognize a healthy partner when he's coming towards you, right? So look up what makes a healthy partner. But then tell the universe, I'm open to a healthy partner. And then when you're reading, be like, yes, I want a partner that does this, this, and this. Maybe you've got a little info from a couple different articles that you're like, you know what? That would be really nice in a partnership. But don't say, I never get a partner that does this stuff for me. It's staying away from the not bit, right? We're staying away from the negative side of it. So I do want a partner that's excited about life with me. I do want a partner that listens and validates my feelings, right? Like things like that. Does that make sense? I know it does. Hella fire, my love. What do we got here? For the month coming up, for the month we're in, like April. What's coming up in April for hella fire? What's coming up in April? Is that Aries? What's coming up in April? The Lovers. What is coming up in April, yo? Do you see the volcano? It's a big release. Just gonna put that out there. A big release. Woo! Man. They look like a couple April Fools. I'm sorry. I'm just joking. But also, can we just like really quick just talk about the Easter vibes in this card? Like with the bunnies snuggling. That's super cute. Happy Easter, everybody. It's coming up. Lovers. Could be a decision. It could have to do with a hella fire. Like a divine balancing within. Like a balancing of your own personal divinity, your masculine and femininity working together in divine conjunction, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a partnership, but when I saw it, and then the Chariot came out. So it could be fast moving partnership energy. I don't know if you have anybody, well, let's see. This is like some, yeah, my first gut was not that this is relationship with self. My first gut, like knee-jerk reaction to that Lover's card is a partnership, is a lover, is a partner, is a connection. And I don't know if that's somebody moving towards you or you moving towards somebody else, but this is definitely that fast-moving Chariot vibe. Now, when I did say that this was a lot about self-mastery, I often talk about the Chariot in terms of self-mastery as well. So I just want to put that out there. Because Spirit may be asking you to, I love this Three of Cups down here. Again, stay positive, stay optimistic, but also... I was about to say exercise. When I saw this, it was like exercise restraint. Like practice discipline. I'm hearing practiced discipline. So when I saw the fat birds on the cake with all the candy and stuff, it was like an extra reminder to like practice discipline with self for like the highest good of your body, your soul, right? But that's what's going to call in this lover, is that attention to self-discipline here. That's what brings in this partnership. It's like being disciplined with self is the way that you send a beacon light to this partner. I like that. Ooh, really fast, huh? Well, I love that, but again... This discipline seems really important. Self-discipline. I'm hearing like not to overindulge. That's the word I was trying to think of. This card makes me think of overindulgence. And so I take it as like a, you know, just be careful not to. Don't overindulge in celebrations is what I'm hearing. Because it is a card of celebrations, right? With other people, celebrating life with other people. Like 2 becoming 3. Don't. I didn't say it, but it's there. I didn't say it, but it's there. It could be fast growth and expansion, but use that self-discipline to make sure that you're headed towards your north node in the process, okay? That was really good reading. I like that. Anthony, are you still here? My little yellow-faced friend. You're welcome, Hellfire. You think he has a third party? That's what you think that Three of Cups is? Sometimes it can be. It depends on the context. I didn't get that in the context of that. I did get a lot about self-discipline so that you're not overindulging, though. Thank you, Hellfire. I love doing them. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I appreciate it. You're welcome. I'm so glad you could go back and get it. I was hoping you wouldn't miss it, country. Anthony, are you here? Where is my little yellow-faced friend? I'm so glad that it resonated, country. Thank you guys again for all the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate all of the extra support and love over here on YouTube. Remember that there are links on my channel bio page where you can find me to book a personal reading if you would like to. Right? You can find a way to contact me there, or there's also my Cash App is over there if you would like to make a channel donation. Oh, welcome, Jordan. I love that we have people from all over the world and we get to meet people from all different cultures and walks of life. I like to have our open forum here. I like to be open to everybody. I wish everybody coming in was as equally open to us, but it's not always the case. Okay, I'm going to skip Anthony, Jordan. It'd be your turn, my friend. Do you have a question, Jordan? If Anthony comes back, I'll do him after. I don't think I saw him. Scrolling back up. Nope, no Anthony. Jordan, do you have a question, love? I don't know if that means do I speak Dutch, but I don't. If that's what that means. Oh, you're German. Okay, thank you. Welcome. Welcome from Germany, too. Must be really early in the morning there, huh? Jordan, did you say you did have a question? Okay, here it is. Oh, that's right. The content creator. How do we grow? How do we grow as a content creator, Spirit? Consistency is the first thing I heard, Jordan, is consistency. Consistent posting, consistent exposure. No, and I'm also hearing know your demographic. Your demographic. Know who your target audience is. And their struggles I'm hearing. So 5 of Swords came out. And so it's like not only knowing about your target audience, but like what their interests are. Okay. I'm seeing this, like, if you saw it from the top, it would also be like a pie graph. It's like, it's all about statistics. So it's like knowing your demographic. And by that, I mean, does your channel or whatever content you're creating, does it appeal to women the ages of 35 to 50, or does it appeal to men ages 25 to 40? Do you know what? That's what I mean by demographics. It's like narrowing down who your target audience is and what their interests are. Watch the numbers, watch the statistics, watch how they change according to the different things that you do as a creator. Don't get discouraged. I could tell you, I mean, I've had my channel for a really long time and I'm just now coming up on 1,000 subscribers, and it can take a long time to get into an algorithm. Okay, and it's like once you're in that algorithm, it really takes off though. There's a lot, and I'm getting this as like competitors. Like there's a lot of people. Let me just be clear. Because Spirit's also telling me not to see your competitors as competitors, because your competitors are also your viewers. It's like I have a lot of tarot readers who also come to my page and I go to their page. And it's like learning that it's more of a community than a competition. Okay, that's really going to help with your page growth. I, for one, I like to support other people. Some people aren't even into tarot and tarot readers, and I support their pages, and in turn, they support mine. I'll get shout outs and stuff. So, just be there and support in the community. I'm hearing check jealousy too. That's one of the things too, is like, it's like, don't compare your content to other people's content. If there are people that you're inspired by, yes. But check your jealousy. Like, make sure that your goal is to learn and not to measure yourself against them. Okay, that's a lot of information. Hold on. For one card. But that's just what's coming up intuitively. Yeah, the whole world. Hello, Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling know your demographics. It's not a competition. Okay? Your competitors are your companions in this. As content creators, competitors are your companions, We're all doing our own little creator thing and making it work. And in turn, literally in turn, that helps us all create together. They all string together into this beautiful, this is like a whole collage, right? I love the vibe of this whole reading. I'm just taking it in. Sorry, guys. I'm just taking it in, Jordan, because this is beautiful energy. This is a great amount of success, and it's just by turning your thought process around when it comes to, I'm really getting huge things on that demographic, knowing your stats, not giving up, being persistent, right? So posting consistently. What I'm hearing, what sets you apart from the people who aren't succeeding will be the posting consistently. The people who are not succeeding are people who are not being consistent. They're worried about competitors. They're not seeing the opportunity to work with, to create with, to co-create. They're not understanding it as a co-creation process. So you're co-creating with your viewers the same way I'm co-creating with you right now. Okay, it's an interaction. It's an opportunity to embrace each other's gifts and encourage, inspire each other. It's like the more that you embrace it as an opportunity to inspire and encourage, the more success you're going to have as a creator. I love that, Jordan. I hope that resonated. I know it resonated for me as a creator. Hi, Lessick, Skylar. Let's see, Skyla Funk. Skyla Funk and Demo Man. Demo Man. Demo Man. Oh, Demo Man. Demo Man. I'm going to do you guys really quick. I'll do readings for you guys. Skyla. I'm trying to write your name down, love. Oh, Jordan. What's the question about your mom, love? Let's see if I can tap in real quick on just that one. You're welcome, Skyla. You hung out for a minute. I'll squeeze you in there. I really do have a hard time sometimes cutting my list off. I love doing these with people. Oops, there's a card. A Page of Wands in reverse. Jordan, what's the other question, love? Demo Man, do you have a question? Oops. Just waiting to see if either of you posts a question. First question up at this point. Oh, her future? Like what's in the future for your mother? Let's get 3 cards for your mother. Oop. I see healing. I see a family celebration here on the bottom with the 4 of Swords. It's something the families, I see rest. It's like a rest and rehabilitation here. I see healing with rest. Be strong. I don't know what you're going through with your mom, but I have this energy of pulling through it. Okay, and it all being about getting some rest, getting some much needed rest. There's a rejuvenation occurring here. Jordan, I hope that's helpful. Okay, let's see. Demo Man. Are you still here, Demo Man? If not, it's Skyla Funk's turn. Skyla Funk, do you have a question? Thank you guys so much for all the likes and subscribes. Don't forget, if you're new here on Sundays, I come in around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I do these collectives sometimes for several hours. So it can be anywhere from 3 to 6 hours, depending on my energy level, how many people I can get through. I could probably get through a lot more people if I stuck to 3 cards, but on Sundays it gets a little wild. You're welcome, Jordan. I see a lot of pulling through some healing energy, so I hope that's what you were hoping for. I hope that's what you're ready for. Yes, Isaac, it's tarot. And sometimes it's oracle. Right now it's tarot. Whatever message for Skyla. Best message, Spirit, for Skyla. Best message for Skyla. Best message for Skyla. Ooh. 8 of Coins. We saw that a lot tonight. Not gonna lie. That's more of that something that you've been working on for a long time. It's almost like it's coming to its conclusion. Like you've fulfilled the order. If you see like all the other pairs are all set, right? They're all done. And he's working on like the last shoe. It's like the last pair of shoes, okay? Oh, thank you, Isaac. I appreciate it. We're sending you love as well. Okay, this was a, wow, this was a really hard, like, I'm hearing a sticky situation. It involved a lot of people, a lot of different ideas, a lot of people with different interests. It's like fighting over the best reward, the biggest reward, the... Gosh, you guys, I don't want to say it, but it almost feels like people fighting over an inheritance. Please tell me, Skyla, that people aren't fighting over an inheritance in your life. I hope that's not it. But I'm getting like this vying for position. And it could be about a job. It could be several people looking for the same position. And it could be something, okay, good. I'm so glad, Skyla, because when I saw that, I was like, there's no way. But it fits other people I know. So it would resonate with some people that I read. But I'm really seeing like this vying of position going on here, though. But it's like you've put in some work, like you have some experience that other people that are going for the same. I don't know if this is a line of work or just something that you're good at, like a skill. It could even be a hobby as an artist or something. It's like you're. I'm getting the vibe that you stand out from the rest because of your experience. Okay. I don't know if that's work. I don't know if that's like a hobby. If you're an artist, ooh, we are talking. Talk about the money, money, money. Okay. So we have, I don't care about the money. Okay. So there is a thing here about where it's like, it's a job that you just love to do. You're not doing it for the money. It's just something that you really fully enjoy doing. And that's what sets you apart from other people. So I don't know what it is you're going for. I don't know if you're working on something. You see these all have the same tag, right? Because it's the pentacles. So it's like, I don't know if you're working on something as an artist and it's selling, or you're working on a product and it's ready to sell. Like this is the coming of to fruition of it. It's the reaping of the harvest, you know. It's the calling in after all the work. But it's like this work and this experience, the quality, the craftsmanship I'm hearing is what sets you apart from, in this case, it is competitors. In Jordan's case, it wasn't competitors. This isn't like, I'm not getting like a creator vibe. Like I'm getting more like an artist or a hobby or something that you manufacture, you make. Something that you make with your hands. I'm really getting that hardcore. I don't know if that resonates with you, Skyla. But there's something you're experienced in, sets you above the rest. And it's going to lead to this increase of abundance. Nine of Coins is like pre-Empress vibes. That's like, I'm hearing like 10 toes down. That's like, you know, you're right there on the cusp of this great happening. I'm also hearing with this card is you can't take everybody with you where you're going. Whew. That one's always a tough message to come through, but you can't take everybody with you where you're going. So you may have to think of places, people. I'm not going to say you have to think of them as expendable. I would never say that about anybody. But I would say there's like clearly people who are creating energetic blocks for you. Okay. And it's like working around those blocks. It doesn't necessarily mean cutting them out or anything, but having to work around their blocks to get to this abundance. But it being absolutely not only doable, but I see it. I see it being the thing. I see it coming to fruition. It's like having a product and finding a shop for it. Finding a seller. You know what I mean? Oh, I hope that that resonates in some way, one way or another. My chat always stops working, guys. Like, at exactly 2 hours. It's so annoying. Hold on, let me see. All messages. There you go. Now I see you. Shut up. Shut up. Skyla, I couldn't even read that until just now. That is wild. Okay. 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 I'm going back through. That's wild to me. Okay. New business. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, awesome. I study Reiki too, Skyla. And I like to do jewelry and I like to charge my jewelry with Reiki. So if you need any wire wraps in your shop, let me know. I'll hook you up. I have tons of them, but I hate doing sales. It's like I would let somebody else sell all my work for me and have a cut just so that I wouldn't have to do sales for it. So, if you're looking for wraps, Skyla, let me know. Aw, thank you, Hello Fire. I appreciate it. Oh, I love that, Skyla. That's beautiful. I recently, my two most recent Reiki classes, one was Crystal. I'm working through a Crystal Reiki class right now. And then the other one was, and I'm learning a lot in the Crystal Reiki class that I didn't think I would learn. Like about the structure of crystals, not just like the other information, like what crystals, names, colors, and things, but the actual like plain structures of the crystals. That's really cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like I've taken a bunch of other Reiki classes with this person, Skyla. It's online. I used Udemy. I'm trying to think of who the person is. I've taken a lot of her classes. I just like her voice in the background when I'm doing things. But I took a bunch of hers. I took some basic ones. I took like a building your Reiki business one from her. I took an angel Reiki. I took a crystal Reiki. I loved the angel Reiki one. I absolutely I came in. I know I talked all about it on my channel when I was taking it because it was so cool. Thank you, Jeremiah. We appreciate your opinion. Like so helpful. So inspiring. I wish I could think of her name, Skyla, but I will look it up for you and I'll write it down. And then when I see you again, ask me. I feel like her last name was Powers, but I can't think of what her first, Lisa Powers, maybe? On Udemy. I don't know if you've seen Udemy, but I personally love it. It's like one of those little, you can take the little classes. I've got like, I've taken, not only have I taken Reiki classes, but I've signed up for like Tai Chi and a bunch of different things on there. I took an Akashic record class on there with a guy. I wish I could remember his name too. Julian, maybe? Julian Jenkins or something like that. I think that the girl was Lisa Powers. Okay, I think the girl was Lisa Powers. She's on Udemy. And then I feel like Julian Jenkins or something like that it was an Akashic Records class, and his meditation that comes with the class was super intense. Like I had an amazing intense experience with that Akashic meditation. So I would highly suggest that class if it's only for the meditation. Like the whole class was good, but the meditation was where it was at. Okay, let me try to remember. I think that it's Julian Jenkins. I might have to go look it up again. But I think it's like this maybe. It might be a JJ, but I can't remember. I'll have to look them up. So. Anikin, I closed my list for the night, but if you like and subscribe and hit notification, I'm going to be here again on Sunday. And if you're here at around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Times, I open my list back up and I have a longer list on that day and I have more time to share with you guys. So you're welcome, Skyla. Sorry, guys, I had to mute while I coughed. I think I'm going to get a couple just really quick, one more before we go as a group because it did start out tribe vibes. I mixed it up tonight like I was before. Do a little bit of both for fun. But let's get a few affirmations here. Thank you, Skyla. I appreciate it. Also, don't forget, guys, you can find the link in the bio if you want to schedule a personal or have a one-on-one conversation with me. You can find me on Facebook through the bio. The link there. Just over in the channel info page. Okay, and there's a place there if you want to leave donations for the channel and contribute energetically that way you can. Let's just get a couple affirmations to close out our day. Hi, Val. I feel like I recognize your name. Are you a welcome back? I feel like I recognize that name. Affirmations. Was it just you? Was it Big 1111 or was it Free the People that just said something about loving the woods? Because this has a big woods vibes. This has forest vibes. The presence of love will always cast out fear. That's perfect when we're talking about forests, too. The presence of love will always cast out fear. We said this yesterday. Do it scared, right? The presence of love will always cast out fear. I'm meditating. I'm marinating in that one. That one really touched me. Oh, cool. Welcome back, Val. I just closed the list, but I'll be here again on Sunday. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Again, with the doing it scared vibes, right? It's like you can prepare all day for something energetically, and then when you get to the moment, still be anxious and scared about it. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get... Oh, I like this one on the bottom. My happiness is a direct... I've never seen this one, actually. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. We're holding on to that hope. We're holding on to the joy, the happiness. We're bringing that optimism into our situations, into our lives. We're offering optimism to others, right? It's not just something we're cultivating for self. We are offering it around for others. I'm going to leave it on this because this is so much my collective vibe. Like the whole group here, I love you guys so much. But it says, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. That's that detaching, right? Detaching from the outcome and just allowing what's meant to be to align and fall into place. Okay, one more because the bottom is just, this is a good one. I always love this one. This is always a good reminder. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. We are here to move away from the fear, to step into our highest good, to move with love. I'm telling you guys, those child vibes this week, that happiness, that joy. that faith, your faith is bigger than your fear. Going in for the rest of this week from here on out till Sunday, guys. Your faith is bigger than fear this week, okay? This month, let's claim it for this month. Our faith is bigger than our fears. Oh, Danny, love, I'm going to actually be back on Sunday. I closed the list for tonight and I'm just getting ready to say goodnight. But if you like and subscribe and hit notification, I am here every Sunday and I do this every Sunday around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll have a whole list and I do a bunch of personals. I usually do between 30 and 40 quick personals, some little short personals. So if you can get here early enough, you can get on the list. I'm sorry that you guys, I had to close the list. I'm starting to feel a little parched and a little tired and a little ready to close up my evening. Thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes. I love coming out and hanging out with you guys. Remember, guys, remember, if you are out there and you're really just struggling to find a place where you feel like you belong, where people accept you and love you, know that we're here for you. You can come drop messages in my comments. Say hi, let us know you're here, let us know you're listening, let us know that you need a little extra love and we'll send it your way. Collectively, we love to do that here as a group. I just want you guys to know you're loved and you are amazing too, Val. Thank you. You are loved and you are amazing. I love my collective so much. Okay, guys. Good night. Have a lovely week.